Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So today is Monday. It's the start of the week, day after nice little weekend here, and I'm gonna do a little video here on. Obviously, we're excited, right? So the silver spot price has gone up pretty dramatically. I think it's almost up 6%. Where are we at today at spot? Let's take a look here. But I remember like hemming and hawing over like, oh, $17. Should I buy more silver? Should I place some more orders? Yeah, guys, we're at 1979, up 5.45%. Gold today 1736. Copper's up, platinum's up, palladium's up, so everything's up. And I think the inflation fears are kind of woes are running behind. So, anyways, here's some recent things I picked up when silver was around this price. A lot of the stuff I picked up when silver was 17, I've already sold it. So here are some of the items that I'm hoping will sell if silver continues to go up. So if we're going to be at 23, 24, 25 later this week, if things keep going the way they're going, I think half this box will be gone because I'm priced pretty low. Again, I bought this stuff when it was just a tad like around 20 or under. So with my premiums and whatnot, I think I can even get rid of, some of the stuff. But anyways, one of the things I wanted to get into, which a lot of people don't typically look at to stack, are silver quarters. And what I mean by silver quarters, there's a couple different types. So you could get into, let me see here, just like regular, nice BU quarters. And you might be able to find some of this stuff when you're buying silver in bulk, like junk silver rolls and whatnot. Typically, a lot of the sellers, they'll basically advertise them as BU rolls. But I know the BU rolls are still pretty pricey. They're probably like, instead of $20 of face value, so if you had $10 worth of quarters, which is 40 quarters in a roll, that typically would go for like 200, kind of cheap on the cheap. The BU quarter rolls are probably like $250, maybe 265. But one of the things to collect, besides like the 64 and older ones, sometimes you can find a seller that's selling, let me find it here, like the CeeLo, US Mint CeeLo wrap stuff. So I found a local seller here. He sold it on eBay, but he's out of Rockford, Illinois, and he gets a lot of collections. And he had a lot of these CeeLo wrapped bags. So these are basically proof sets from the 60s where someone's gone in and cut the actual bags of each individual quarter out. So I picked these up. Some of these are really nice. I guess one's a nice decam. The decam ones can go for like $25-$30, even more if you get them graded. But I think I paid like $5.28 for these quarters because I bought them in a lot. But another way, and what is 528? What the heck is that? Get my calculator out here. So 528 times 40 quarters, that's $211. That's not bad, right? For a, it's not been touched. Some of the bags were kind of unsealing themselves because they cut so close to the edge there, but for $21 and some change face, I thought it was a cool way to get some sealed, even though they're not all of them are perfect. But again, it was just a big random lot. So, and they're all pretty much from the 60s. Some of them are even gold tone. So I listed all those individually. That was kind of a pain in the butt, but it was a way to basically turn $5.28 per quarter into at least $9-10. Again, not getting rich, but someone might want one to send in to get graded and whatnot. And then another purchase I made while silver was low was buying a roll of proof quarters. So the proof quarters are all silver, and these are the actual different famous locations in the United States. So here's Illinois, They're really nice, and this side's kind of the same. So this one I probably list a little bit lower, but I went through all 40 of mine individually, and with gloves on and whatnot, and actually took pictures and listed those. So I did have it listed as a roll of proof quarters, but no one was kind of biting on that at the 265. I think I got mine again for like $21 face value. So I was trying to like just say, here's a bunch of really nice quarters, but it's so hard to take photos of a big, 40 coin lot on eBay because you only get 12 photos, and to truly list like the quality that somebody's getting. So I'm like, all right, I'm not getting any bites on it. It's been sitting in my inventory for 2 months with no movement. Nobody's been interested. So I decided to just go into each one individually and list them all. So there's the state quarters, and then there's the actual the different not the territories, but the famous locations. I forgot the years. I think the state quarters go from like 1999 to 2009 is where they end, and they kind of end on the islands. Let me grab more of these here. So here's some of the other state quarters. But anyways, it's just an interesting way of, taking your time, listing each one individually. And then you're really now, instead of selling to someone that's collecting these to stack, like a junk silver collector, you're more or less selling this to someone that either lives in that state or near that location, or they've been to that famous place. I noticed I sold a West Virginia one, and the guy lived in West Virginia. So some people just want their state quarter and a nice unadulterated gem mint, proof quarter for that actual state. So instead of like trying to just sell it all as a lot, I can now sell, I listed each one individually. So by doing so, it is a lot more work, which is, again, if you're good at listing stuff on eBay, it's not that big of a deal. I didn't take like my normal 12 photos of the quarters just because they're all priced, around $9 or less. And I just wanted to provide like, here's a nice clean photo of the front, the back, what you're getting, proof that it's authenticated, and then just kind of go from there. But there are a lot of, you're basically spreading out your opportunity from someone that's just looking to buy one big junk collection to now, you're splitting it up, and you are making more, right? So you're not just selling it for, 20% profit. You're almost like doubling your profit, but a lot of that gets gobbled up in the work. So the time that it takes to list that stuff. So here's some more of them. So again, this particular seller I bought it from, he did a nice job. I even put in the listing that, each one was individually taken out of a proof set. You don't buy these raw from the US Mint. You actually have to bust them out of a mint set or proof set. A silver proof set, by the way, too. They're not cheap. And then take each individual one. So either like this was probably done by a dealer not so long ago where they're like looking for really, really nice ones to get graded. Who really knows what the story is, but you can still get these lots while silver is still kind of cheap. Again, it's just a way of, if you want to stack, great. But if you're looking to resell, it's a unique way of just, again, it takes more time, but you definitely can make more money on it. And then here's some other recent pickups. Here's the nice PAMP 10 gram. These sell for around $32-$33. Picked this up for $27 from Coin Crew. This is one, I think I picked this up from Monument Metals. These are gone up. So these are assay bars. So what an assay means is that you can take this anywhere in the world, and it's basically like, hey, this is the actual silver. And this is more of like a collector one from James Bond. So anyways, guys, appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Again, just a unique way of, taking your silver and turning into more value if you're into reselling. Have a nice day, guys.